Hello collective, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, if you'd like to subscribe, there is a button below and also notification bell. I have to say a big shout out. Somebody, a lovely client, sent me these limited edition cards. Oh, I have not had time to really sit with them, but they are amazing. Thank you. And the energy in these cards, they're just beautifully designed. So I will be working with these and we've got, but thank you. Amazing cards. And also from LSKD, oh my God. I nearly thank you. That's all I can say. I was shocked. In amazement. So thank you. And I don't know, I just feel, let's just, when good things happen, pay it forward. Okay, so amazing. And the gratitude and the thanks. So let's get into it today. Yep, 10 of Pentacles reevaluation. Let's get into it today, guys. Let's get a quick message out or a long one. Please reverse roles. Hit that like button for me. Let's get this channel up and rolling into the collective energy. It helps people. It helps people to transform, transcend. I give these readings for free to the collective. I am not making all this money off YouTube or anything like that. This is a give back. So let's keep that energy going for those who need these readings to come through. Okay, so this is where I give back to the community. It is not my full-time business. I have loads of clients and things happening. So I like to give back to those who may not be able to come for a reading, get clarification or spiritual ascension or information. So I really appreciate everybody who comments, likes, shares, subscribes, because this is actually to help the community. Okay, so let's get those messages out there. Remember reverse roles and genders, guys. Yeah, someone said to me, you don't have to be doing this. Why are you doing it? And I said to give back to those who maybe cannot come and have a session for whatever reason, or so when people do comment on my channel, lack of what subscribers or this or likes, it doesn't matter to me. Okay, but what matters is growing it for the community. Okay, it's not a reflection on me or my business, because 40 years of full-time work, I'm all good. So please, I know a lot of people out there are doing it for that is their sole job. All right, this is a pure give back. I don't have to be doing it. So if you don't like the channel or me or whatever, that's okay too. All right, I will still stay on my journey and whatever. King of Pentacles, out, focus, money, security, stability, all of the above. Okay, let's have a Hanged Man. Oh, Tower. Not listening to one's intuition, a King of Cups, but it's like that feeling. Well, I know the message straight away here. This is someone who really put work, effort, dedication, saw it the wrong way. Hangman, stuck. Tower is the universe showing them something they refuse to see, learn, grow, change, expand. Not listening to their intuition, but and who they're giving to, this King of Cups energy, he, she, they, could be anyone. So this is about who you are giving to. But here's the thing, towers bring those lessons, those realizations that you need. It's a good thing, it is, were either rejecting offers, or who they were giving to, they weren't using their intuition. Okay, so this will bring this you deeper into your emotions, into your intuition, to learn this lesson. Okay, so let's see what happens. See, everything's just it's not a personal attack or problem, or just it's a growth. Okay, yeah, okay. This person is very confident. The Four of Wands is about where they want to build security, stability, like have a relationship. It could be work, it could be love, it could be anything. The Page is confidence, but it's new. It's a new step. It's a new adventure. It's stepping into new territory. It is like the unknown. It is, I'll just dip my toe in and see, you know. The Hanged Man here, moving on, moving forward. They have all their information. The Tower they receive is the Queen of Cups. Ooh, we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So this is a spiritual alignment and a spiritual connection. And this seems to be okay. This is a message that's coming, like a text, an email, or a conversation, or whatever. This person, look, it's the same old, same old. They've had the awakening of who they're spiritually connected to, or wanting, or whatever it is. Who they're giving, who they now want to give to, has their guard up. Queen of Swords, does not trust them. And also, though, who they were giving to, we've got lots of Page energy. And Three of Cups. So they do want victory. They don't want you to reject their message, their text, their email, their conversation, their reaching out. They do want celebration. They want this to go well. And they know that you're guarded, or you don't play and you don't take BS, and you're not going to listen to BS. They do know that, but they're not sure about you receiving this message. They feel new, they feel confident, they're moving forward to whatever. Now, King and Queen of Cups, the love is mutual, the feeling is mutual, the energy is mutual, but they have rejected you before, or this offer before, or whatever it is. I just heard Spirit say everything's got to come into spiritual alignment now. So let's have a look. Yeah, see, they walking away, Four of Wands. Okay, so they either walked away from you looking back, or they... I'm so sick of this story. I'm so over this story. Oh my gosh. They, looking back, you know, so again, this is they have all their information, skills, knowledge, tools to move forward. The Hangman didn't see it correctly, kept themselves stuck. They were stuck. They're reevaluating this Queen of Cups. Has been a Tower. Rejected an offer, didn't listen to their intuition, imbalanced, and it was lack of communication. So they didn't communicate well with you. They left you on red. They ghosted you. They put you on timeout. There were other third parties. They had other third parties, whatever they are, friends, groups, other priorities, whatever it was. But you look, whoever they want to come in and give, they feel they had to give to these others that needed them more, right? And you're sitting firm in your strength. You're in your truth. You know, you really know, that's authenticity. This is, you're really authentic. So this person possibly, you know, we've got the old could do better. get better. You're not what they envisioned. And what they didn't see, so someone's put you on hold or thought they could do whatever, whoever, whatever. You've come out of this. You've come out of this Nine of Swords. So they left you in a mental prison, the unknown. So you know when you're waiting for a call back from a job or a contract or a person, or is there an outcome? Is this going forward? Is it not? They left you to work that all out on your own. That this is being, which is the fated wheel of change right there. King of Wands. This is a person could also come in when things are good. King of Wands, wish fulfillment. I'll wait till you're over the heartbreak. I'll wait till, you've cooled down. I'll just go, okay. Emperor, the Moon, and the High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. They've now realised that you are a fated wheel of change, wish fulfillment, or they know their wish fulfillment. They were undecided. Star. They made the wrong judgment. Something came in. Judgment and fate in reverse. Something came in and intervened in between you and this person, or this person and their direction, or you receiving this signature or, paperwork or whatever it is. But basically, this is what I'm going to say. Either it's you're back in your power, you're being seen as authentic, you're being seen as real and honest and on the right side of karma. This person, judgment in reverse, fate in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and they're the Emperor in reverse. So that's who they chose, or there was an abuse of power, like no nurture, neglect. That's who they chose. That's who they allowed to come in and infiltrate and take over and become. So they've lost all their standing, all their power. So let's say you were waiting on an offer, a contract, like whoever was interfering in that or allowed these people to come in, or this person, they're all being seen in reverse. They've all lost their status, their power. Nobody sees them as the light that they were projecting or whatever they were. It's a facade, and everyone sees them as that now. It's got the whole repeated cycle. Okay, so you will see, and it doesn't matter what it's in. This is a message about someone you were dealing with. Now, for some of you, it's a group, like a group of a village, a community, a family, a friend, a lover. But what I keep getting here is there's a repeated cycle. There is a repeated cycle of dirty offers. And it's been seen by everyone and everything, and these people have lost their status. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. No love, no care, no nurture. This is gold digger. This is I'm provided for and give nothing. It's someone with no abundance, no creativity, nothing to stand on. And judgment in reverse, that is someone who intercepted, and we've got Emperor in reverse. That's abuse of power, that's loss of status, that's loss of highly influenced. very egotistical, very tyrannical. And that's who they become. That's, yeah, well, whoever teamed up with whoever was listening to who, it's now seen as just an absolute repetitive cycle. Yeah, high priestess. Yep, releasing the burden. So that's you releasing the burden, or it's a higher calling like the spirit world, or it's, you know, if you've been waiting on like a contract or something like that, you're being released from that burden. So these people are all being, yeah. Yeah, and here's the confirmation, and we can wrap this reading up. Incoming, procrastination, can't move forward. Always, that's a I was going to, I'm going to, I'm gonna. This is a I'm gonna, okay? And collaborate, and I'm thinking of coming in, I'm thinking. So this is someone who is absolutely 100% wants to collaborate or move forward, or as I said, group, community, village, whatever. If you were incoming this stagnancy, you wondering, it's over. They can't stagnate it anymore, or you. They can't keep bringing these false offers, these dirty offers. They're dirty offers. Look at this. It's going to a higher court or a judge or a higher person of authority. And this is how you will see these people or person, or this is how they see this person. You were coming in to build a 10 of Pentacles with them. Now, let's say that was you helping a community. They've interfered. Let's say that was you in your legacy, in your divine alignment, in your, let's say you were offering them divine, you know, you were bringing in, let's pretend a business. So you would have created jobs. Let's say you would have given them the foundation of a great legacy to build and grow together, right? They didn't defend you. They didn't stand up for you. They let others come at you. They had others have attacked you, which they cannot anymore. Anything these people are doing and saying. We've got a community again, okay? Giving to the community. Funny, I did that message at the start. That's really weird because, well, I wanted to thank the people that showing gratitude, and I was like, I was really surprised. But here, see, you were giving justice, an empress, and they blocked you out and they regret it, and you were there 2 of Cups. Or, as I said, if it's not a relationship, that could be you were going to bring balance, higher purpose, higher learning, higher commitment. You worked with this community graciously. You gave to the community. You were literally making and bringing in abundance. And this is what is going to be seen and shown and has been seen. Yeah, they tried to ignore the fact of, okay, I know what this is. This has come up in another reading a long time ago. These are people who don't want to give you recognition for all your hard work, the happiness that you brought, the creativity, the support, the abundance, the whatever you brought, right? The healing and the happiness, 10 of Cups. But these are people who want to keep it quiet. These are people who didn't want to quite let you know how much you were helping them or benefiting them. These are people who don't want to acknowledge what you bring to the table, because then they would actually have to say thank you, or wow, or oh my God, right? And you would be lifting and changing people, right? When people ignore what you're doing, what you're bringing to the table, what you're giving, what you're gifting, and they choose to ignore it, right? Can't ignore it more than that. You might as well put a blindfold on and a bucket over your head and walk around like you did absolutely nothing for them, right? The people that do that don't want to acknowledge it, because then they have to, you spark or create what they're doing or not doing, or could be doing, or could be giving, or could be creating in their own way, not just with you, within their life. And for some reason you were punished for that. So here's the thing that I want to say here, which is the lesson. We have to learn to, it's like reward where reward is due. Respect where respect is due. Whether you can give back or not, you should have the integrity or, respect of anybody to say thank you. Wow. I can't, give back to that, but wow, thank you. You have no idea what, and instead they do the opposite. They want to turn on you. They want to make you the bad person. You were doing too. They felt like you were showing them up, or had more. Like you were the infiltrator. You were the creative spark. You're the boot camp. Come on, everybody, let's do it. You can do it. You can do it. You're the cheer squad who somehow that was a bad thing that needed to be shut down, blocked out, and put in its box. Yeah, you don't want these people in your life. That's ego, that's competition, that's the devil card, and all you did was heal and bring happiness. That's what this is. Or create more. And it's so funny, when I bring through chat, I was just, thanking people this morning for the beautiful gratitude and gifts, which were amazing. Thank you. And I don't get them very often at all, very rarely. So thank you. But here's the thing. This is about, and this is changing for you. You are walking away from anyone and anything that does not see your value, because you don't expect anything. You're an Empress, Two of Cups. You give equally to whoever. You're an Empress Justice. You're an Emperor Justice card. You bring creative spark and ideas to people, whoever you are, he, she, they. And these people want to act like you don't. You don't do the work you do. You didn't help that much. Watch these people in your life. They are instant power plays. They are instantly envious or jealous. Anyone that does not want to bring you praise or acknowledge what you're doing, get out of Dodge. Go. Show them the door kindly. Here it is. They want to go off and give praise and their commitment and stay here. Let them. Let them. Let them. Yes, there's an apology coming. Yeah, but it's all because I didn't see you. I don't value you. And when I did value you, I didn't want to value you. So underneath there is a hate, an envy, or a jealousy, or a power play going on. You're not like that. You just come in and go, I've got an idea. This is great. Let's build. Yeah, see, coming in. You don't see this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here they come. I want to reset. So this is a come in, shake and bake. I want to come in, I want to sleep with you, and I'm gone just as quick. I come in, I'm going to make all these plans, and I'm going to say I'm going to do all these plans. I'm going to build this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to fix this, I'm going to create this, I'm going to do this, right? This is what they do to blind you, to put you in fantasy land, or never come through, or never tell the truth. Ten of Swords you, betray you, or they have in the past or future, being forewarned. That's a yes. Leave you in the wounded warrior, but also, yeah, like you've left this in the past. You're like, no way in hell. Okay? And here they are. They were your confirmation, and this is how you see this person now. Look at them, or group, or whoever. Look at them. They were working with and for, to steal, cheat, lie, block, take. They're working for the devil. They're chained to the devil. They're working for the devil. They worship the toxic, the satanic, the dark, the deceptive, the facades, the fakes. That's ego. That's power play. That's someone who comes in and butters you up and drops you just as quick and as high and as hard as they can, leave you in the unknown, leave you in, like this could have left you in depression, PTSD, you know, like an attack, like feeling used, attacked, abused, left, discarded. It's the real deal. And why am I being so full on? Look at this. Look at this. This is what they wanted to do. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Nine of Wands, 10 of Swords. They worked on this. This is what they do. They didn't want you to see it. They fed you a fantasy. They came in and just finessed, love bombed, seduced. And that's a yes. And they want to reset. Or they want to do it again. That could be a warning for some. Use your intuition. There is someone here that is in a repeated cycle. They have shown you that. They showed you that. But you had to learn something in that as well. Discernment and who you're giving, like maybe you've got too much patience. Maybe you love too unconditionally. Maybe you trusted this person too much or too quickly. Maybe you were in, I thought we were going to get out of these, but celebration, the home. So these people, see community in reverse, they're coming in, they don't want to have love, romance, past life, you know, give to the community. They want for them. So these are people who say, you know, you think they're working with you or for you, and they're not. They're just getting out of you what they needed or wanted. And they were doing this any way possible, or, you know, hiding their hands, or, you know, whatever they were doing. This person definitely has third parties, or is easily, so this is the thing I want to say. Whether it's a group, a community, a village, a coven, a group, a lover, a friend, a family, this person or these sort of people are very easily influenced. The one thing you do have to watch with anyone, any people, watch how easily influenced they are. Because that is not strong boundaries, not integrity, and not all those other things. If anybody can be easily persuade, you probably need to watch that with people. That'll help you out. All right. And if they are and they're learning and growing and whatever, then that's okay. But I feel like the message here is about protecting self first, whereas I feel you tied to protect others first. Okay, that's sort of what it is. These are slippery, but 2 of discs, imbalance. See, Oracle of, I'll just see if I can read these because they're different. It's Oracle of Columns, 10 of Columns. Ooh, that'll be 3 of Columns. Oh, wow, the graphics on these are, yeah. Ugh. 7 of Columns, 6 of discs. Yeah, look, they have really the Sun, Judgment, the World. Well, it's been called. So Ace of Wands, High Priestess. Yeah, so all I can tell you is this. You know, they know, everybody knows. So the High Priestess is secrets, it's the higher up, it's the Akashic records, it's the Ace of Wands, it's new beginnings. There is no illusion, there's no delusion. You know, the people, and we're seeing this is the 9 year. 9 is about exposure, foreclosure of people, places and situations, behaviors, patterns, toxicities within ourselves. It's what our healing journey is. Closing out old karmic cycles and patterns and growth. That's what it's all about. The Sun and Judgment and the World, it's what, oh no, it's so funny because I was babysitting this cute little fella and he likes to dance. And he was dancing to that song. It's like that because it's the way it is, and over and over and over. And that's what this is. The Sun card, the Judgment, the World card. It's like that because it's just the way it is. It is what it is. There's no more, like, you know, when people can make excuses or reasons or justifications, or like it's there's none of that anymore. You can't use that excuse again. You can't use that procrastination again. You can't use that justification again. You can't use that blockage again. You can't use that person again. That's what a repetitive cycle is. It's when someone does something over and over and over, like the check's in the mail, the check's in the mail, the check's in the mail. It'll be signed next month. It'll be signed next month. It'll be signed next month. In the end, and it doesn't matter what context you put that in, you know, if it's this person's victim status, if it's, oh no, that's not what I was doing, well, the evidence suggests that is what you were doing. Type of energy. That's what the Sun, the Judgment, and the World is. Nine of Columns, Wands. That'll be Wands. The Magician. Yes, see, this person's strength was their ability to spin narratives, stories, excuses. Oh, I just need. Oh, I'll pay next month. Oh, no problems. I'll be around to sort that out. Ace of Discs. Where's the evidence? 8 of Vessel. Magician. So the Magician can magician no more. The Wheel of Fortune, the fates have changed. Yeah. Queen of Discs. You see this. You see this very clearly. God, these are nice cards. Yeah. And it's been seen also by the higher up. So the Ace of Wings here. it says, the Chariot. See, moving forward. So we can all move forward now knowing here's the proof, here's the evidence, there's the timeline, the time's up, the clock struck 12, and what's progressed. So that's just the energy. That's just the energy that I'm feeling and getting here. And see, that's where you can step into your strength, the Hermit. And that came out in the other cards. The Strength card and the Hermit and the other. You, Wheel of Fortune, you Justice. Hanged Man, you are in this Justice. That's your Tower, Justice. You're the star, right? Meaning, and you know why? Because you're authentic. You're authentic. When you're authentic, you will show your truth. You have to protect it. When you're authentic, you have to have protection of great discernment because you are truthful. You are honest. You are open. You are who you are. You're not going to put on masks and facades and whatever. And someone that's authentic can't do untruth, can't do anything that's fake. You're better off to say to an authentic person what's really happening. They will have much more respect for you and see you in integrity than all the excuses. So this is someone you now, there are no excuses. Ooh, so you don't tolerate excuses anymore, and maybe that is the lesson that you needed to learn. Wow. These are great messages coming out, guys, because the Hermit, that you can come out a Hermit now because you had to learn these lessons. Now Spirit can bring you your blessings. You know, everything we do and learn, nothing is a judgment and a criticism. If you are triggered by something, that's a blockage in you. If you go into ego and vindictiveness and nastiness and, you know, it hurts. It hurts when we call ourselves out, and it hurts when someone else calls us out. But you can either take that and go, wow, I need to transform that, or you can go into your ego and get into jealousy, envy, and vindictive and create that energy. Everything you do, every decision you make creates an energy. And if they left you in mental turmoil, depression, mental gymnastics, you know, and that's why, you know, it did give you, you had to work it out all yourself. You had to, you know, if they left you in scenarios, the if, the wouldas, the couldas, what happened, the unknown. Yeah, that's abuse. That's abuse. That's abusive. You know, even telling someone the check's in the mail or it's going to happen down the track, you know, and there's nothing and no response, that's abuse. That's a creator of anxiety. And for some of you, I think you've really been through it. You've really gone through it. And you don't, you know, not everyone shows what they've been through. We're going to leave it here. Yeah, see, they did. You don't show the despair, the destruction, the depression, the rejection. Yeah, they left you to heal on your own. Look at that. Yeah, stay away from those people. Those people do not care for you. They are only after what they can get out of you. And just because you are an empress or empathic or caring or loving or nurturing or authentic or have something to give, energy, time, love, does not give people the right to take it underhandedly or you know, hoodwink you. That they're the devil. You want to stay away from those people. Yep, that message was from the higher up. Watch these deceptors. They're going to come in. Spirit's testing you. Release it. Release this person. Their tower will be, forever tower will be, you see through it, you've reevaluated. Their tower is they gave a page of cups to a queen of cups. And you were the star. That's the truth. You were the lover. You were the choice. You were the Queen of Pentacles that they broke, the Judgment, the Emperor. They're moving forward. So this person's or people, they will not, or village or group, they will not move forward now. Don't call and invite change in. Don't call on your true love, your divine counterpart, your divine purpose, your divine whatever, and then reject it, kick it, and discard it, and then play with it like a toy, in and out, on and off. Whether it's a person, whether it's the divine, you will get harsh repercussions, like learning lessons. That's why that old saying, be careful what you wish for. You know, don't, if you're going to do something, go and do it. Okay, take care, bye.